What's up? StudioSetStage. I'm Cynthia Mallard.
And I'm Marq.
Hey guys, we're back for another week of just talking, discussing everything that's important to our StudioSetStage audience, which is you,
Yes.
So
welcome to the conversation, everybody. StudioSetStage is out there. You could have been anywhere in the world, but I'm so glad that you're here with us today.
Shout out to everyone who is watching right now on YouTube.
Salute.
Good to see you guys. You guys have just been following along for weeks now, for this year, last year, the year before, and then shout out to all of our listeners, right? On our all the top podcast platforms.
Yes, that's Apple Podcasts, that's Spotify, on Google Play, Odyssey. Thanks to everyone. We appreciate your support. True soldiers, the StudioSetStagers out there. We definitely appreciate everything, man.
Yeah, you know what? I was just going to say, guys, don't forget that you can email us, StudioSetStage@gmail.com. You can always get at us, right? A lot of people's like, how do I reach you, Cynthia? How do I reach you, Marq, or the show for different inquiries? None other than StudioSetStage@gmail.com.
That's right, man. Hit us up.
Yeah.
Hey, we're everywhere. On Instagram, StudioSetStage. Facebook, all the major social media outlets. You can reach us there at StudioSetStage, StudioSetStage@gmail.com. Hey, we love the feedback. We love it.
Right? Guys. Thanks for also, guys, rolling with us on the store, man. You guys is just continue to surprise us and surprise me. Just how you guys are checking in, all you guys who support us, you go to the store and you just cop an item. So that's pretty cool, right? Shout out to some of you guys who we're trying to get, I think the StudioSetStage mug, right? So guys, listen, we are restocking. So we sell out. We're just like any other store, right? We sell out, which is glory be to God, that you are just loving StudioSetStage and that you are just checked in to Marq Dean and myself.
Yes, indeed. And look, we urge you to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. But when you subscribe, that will keep you with the alerts, as soon as we restock or, we have something and we reing up, you'll be the first to get it. So guys, please subscribe. And, hey, we appreciate the love and support, man. Hey, StudioSetStage, that's what it's about.
Yeah, so we're still here, guys. Listen, so just wanted to, talk about this is 2021, right? We're actually, guys, we are heading toward the end of the year. Can you believe that, man?
We are in the fourth quarter. If this was a basketball game or football game, this is the fourth quarter of the year. But it's an important part, as far as, from a business standpoint, this year, everybody's gearing up, holiday season is right upon us.
It's like we already into 2022.
Yeah, honestly. I'm already, I'm already into spring 2022. But you have to be forward thinking and, keep moving forward. We've said that time and time again, not to, use it as a cliche, but for real, you got to keep moving forward. And time, man, is here, man. This is your birthday month, right?
It is my birthday month. Hey, it is my birthday month. But we'll get to that. I'm having a wardrobe malfunction right now, guys. So all my girlfriends, y'all already know. Hold on with that. Right. My girlfriends know that sometimes your clothes ain't right, and Lord, it will drive you crazy. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. But y'all understand. Just stay with me. Stay with me.
Right. Yeah. And that's what you get. Hey, you get the pure, uncut. StudioSetStagers. That's what it's all about. You're gonna have those days where seem like, man, my coat isn't just fitting like
stuff
just
just not going right or whatever, right? But being the professionals, the professionals who put the low down for you, we just keep on rolling. So that's what that's good, guys. We have fun. We have here on StudioSetStage.
Yes,
but
indeed.
I was, we were just talking, off air and just weeks past, we were just talking about this is 2021, right? And, you were thinking that 2021, a lot of the doom and gloom was going to be gone, right? So what we are finding is that it's like ever present. Like people are just spiraling even further into this like dark hole. It's ridiculous.
Well, I think it's, a lot of stress, and we kind of talked about this previously, anxiety, people are, uncertain. And that's one thing that's always constant is uncertainty. But it's now apparent more than ever. But however, it's just also a testament to, just like, hey, for every day there's a night, and so you have to just go through, plow through it. I know it sounds easier said than done. Everybody has trials and tribulations that we're going through right now, especially with the pandemic. We're not out of the woods yet.
We still in the pandemic.
Yes,
I mean, guys, I know a lot of people, and you kind of convinced yourself that, oh, it's over, I'm over it or whatever, but it's not over you. And COVID is still like, COVID is like still like claiming lives, y'all. Like, I mean, people don't want to talk about it. They don't want to hear about it. But you're hearing people are dying continuously every day from it. So
the variant, I know there were reports out that saying that now they're actually coming up with not just a booster, but a pill as well.
So now we got to get another shot, guys, and we got another pill, and it's just part of the process. Like we all have been vaccinated with other, other to prevent other diseases. It's just one more added to the list, guys. And so,
But also doing what's tried and true. I know a lot of people that have been vaccinated have actually caught the virus. But definitely,
but it lessens the severity, right?
Yeah, it lessens the severity.
So anyway,
and masking up, guys.
We still doing that. Yeah, we still doing that. We still doing it, guys.
So do the social distancing and all of that. We was at an event just this past weekend.
We be trying to be outside, guys. We try to be outside. Okay, I'm be honest with you, it's very cautious, but we trying to get back outside.
I was at an event this weekend, and it was some people still had their masks, some didn't.
A majority didn't. Let's be real. Let's be real.
Right.
Yeah, a majority didn't.
Right. Yeah. But as for me, I had my mask on because again, being a survivor of the COVID virus, and I want to say that for me that brings me comfort.
Well, it's our responsibility here at StudioSetStage. We have such a platform. We always think about your platform, and if you have a platform such as we have, and people like you may be watching us from Dubai, you may be watching us from Kansas City,
around the world.
Right, exactly.
Hometown,
it's
Tuskegee.
Your job.
Shout out.
It's your job, guys, to encourage people, to push people in the right direction. So, of course, we want all of our followers, all of our viewers, all of our listeners, we want you guys to be alive and be well and be healthier, guys, right? So we're going to tell you guys, we're following science, okay? Get the vaccination, okay? StudioSetStage, we endorse vaccinations, okay? So we did, we said it. So just stick with it and do it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
it helps save our lives.
For everyone around the world, man, like you said, Cynthia, from Monaco to Montgomery, we want you to be safe. We want you to be here. We want you to survive, so you definitely can be here to achieve your goals. And like we were saying, talking about, alleviating stress, stress can keep you from, and it can stress can stifle your motivation. And, but also being aware of what's going on, not getting, sidetracked, thinking that, okay, well, Or there's nothing else going on. We don't want you to do that.
You know, we don't, hey, Ms. Listen, we know that you come to StudioSetStage because it's a platform possible, you know, to help you know, you guys kind of elevate in what you do. So we kind of, you know, we like to sit here, Marq Dean and myself, we love to just have a good time and just really discuss just our careers, like what we've done, right? What's the best practices? Like what should I be doing? You know what I'm saying? We like to bring you people who have been like super successful in the business. You know, people be like, oh, you know, I've only reached a certain level, but you know what? You are somebody's success, man. You are somebody's success. You are somebody's success who's just like laying on the couch right now, who like eating some Doritos, like I have been.
And you know,
I've been there. I've been there.
And I think another thing too, and I received an email from someone rating, you know, talking about the show, giving us feedback. And what really moved me is they said, well, we don't only talk about what's going on, but we talk about in terms of achieving goals, how to get it done.
Exactly.
And so that's what it's about.
We ain't hey guys, we ain't talking no bull, okay? And that's one thing I know. We sometimes we talk about you know, different topics. Like we've talked about like everything. Like it runs the gamut here, right? Oh yeah. So today, like I said, you know, we are talking just about kind of how people are kind of descending, or you know, ascending into this like pit of hell of depression. I mean, it is, right? And just feeling like they are lost. They're feeling like God is not with them. And we just here to tell you guys, look, put the brakes on. You got to pump the brakes sometimes. You know, even in my life, you know, we are parents of 6-year-old and a 17-month-old guys. Woo, not even 2. Her birthday's in April. We got a while to go. So we got a while to go, but you got to pump the brakes, guys, because and I believe it. You know, God is always riding with you. Always right. And like I said, you know, we're not here to just to preach to you. Okay, I don't want you to think that, you know, oh, I tuned in StudioSetStage for career stuff. But we gotta give you inspiration too, guys.
We got to inspire you and give you some tools that you can put in your box to use because it's about taking things to the next level. It's about, you know, being encouraged, you know, definitely, you know, in this, especially within the entertainment industry, you know, it is very, it's very doggy dog. But you know,
but there's some bright spots.
Right mindset,
there's some bright spots.
You can achieve your goals, you know, and so, you know, don't get stressed out, you know, don't let your external factors, you know, make you a victim of circumstances.
And we're gonna tell you how not to be stressed out. So he's telling you like, don't be stressed out. I'm gonna tell you like how not to be stressed out, you know. Honestly, guys, when you look back, I just, you know, for me, I know for Marq Dean also, and for so many of you guys, right? You got to think back, guys. You know, we were talking earlier, and it relates to this. In, you know, we feel like God is not riding with you, right? So many of us, all of us, have had awesome opportunities, right, throughout our careers. Just think about it, right? If you just stop, guys, like I said, we get lots of emails, DMs, right, about people who are frustrated, it ain't working out for them, or, you know, it's taking too long or whatever in this particular season. There has been a season when you was popping it out. Come on now. There has been a season when you have been rocking it out. So for me, I like to go back and think about all the seasons like that God was that I felt like, oh my God, he is blessing me over and over and over again.
And you know, and like you said, Cynthia, you know, you're gonna have your hills, you're gonna have your valleys. But at the end of the day, you know, you got to know that, you know, there is a force that's riding with you, you know, that's taking you through the hills. It's with you when you riding high, and it's with you when you're low, and you really feel it when you're at your lowest. And I would say it's during those times where you really can discover your purpose, You can discover how courageous you are. And that will take you to the next level.
I know. And I'm just thinking, I mean, specifically, like Marq gave you a broad, but I'm gonna tell you specifically, like you got into like your favorite school. Specific. Yo, God was blessing you at that time.
Yeah.
He allowed you to meet, you know, the CEO of the company that you was trying to go to. You met the CEO.
Yeah.
You met that person.
Yeah. And it might have been not by chance.
It's never by chance.
It's never by chance. And it might not come the way you expect it.
Exactly. But so that was 2 times. So look, you got in school.
Yeah.
You met a CEO of something, whatever. You got that first job. It may have not been like the job that you had, envisioned that would, take you on tour somewhere with Michael Jackson or Janet Jackson or Moneybag Yo. I said Moneybag.
Yeah.
But but you get my point. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that was 3 times. So it just breaks my heart when I hear people like these days and they're like, I don't think God exists. I don't think there is a God. Why? He's left me on this couch, and I'm drinking this alcohol and I'm full of despair, right? He's never blessed me. First of all, you breathing. Yeah. You're laying on the couch eating the pizza, whatever you're doing.
And let me tell you, let me tell you this. I mean, I want to chime in on what you just said.
You can do that. You can do
that. With that though, also comes again your mindset.
Yeah.
There's and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of negative stuff going around. There's a lot of stress
every day.
You're going to be inundated with that, but also you have to also do diligence to inundate yourself with the right mindset, with positivity. Do
you think you've always had the right mindset in your life?
Not always, but I recognized when certain things that was negative was pulling me down, I had to pull away from it. And also, we everybody deals with that, but you cannot be so numb to seeing it. You gotta sometimes it takes a chance, like we talked about pausing. Sometimes you gotta pause and take a look and reassess, okay, where it is. Am I interacting with the right people? Am I
do I have the right circle?
Do I have the right circle? Am I being influenced by negative thinking people? Because it all, like, the most powerful tool you have is your mind. And so you are what you believe, for real. So, and you are as your thoughts. So you've got to make sure, just like we have to eat every day, you got to eat a meal. If you're hungry, you're gonna eat, right? Well, you need to feed your spirit. You got to feed your mindset with positive factors, because hey, it's frequencies. It's frequencies that go on throughout the world, and so you need to tap into positive frequencies every day, man. And the major positive frequency, which is the creator.
Creator, like I said, God is always riding with you guys. Once again, this is StudioSetStage. I'm Cynthia Mallard.
Marq Dean.
And like I said, we are just discussing on today's show, just talking about positivity, which we try to, talk about on a regular basis, no matter if we have guests or we don't have a guest or whatever. But just talking about how, man, God is riding with you in what you're doing, in what you are trying to pursue. But it is important to remember not to just fall into this like hole of hell, of despair, because
negativity,
because you feel like God has never blessed you, he's never been with you. And you would be so surprised how many people don't know this. Right.
I mean, I'm not, because everything that you see, seems like every 5 to 6 seconds is something negative. It outweighs what you might hear one thing positive, you're going to hear probably 7 or 8 other things that's negative, you know, and because that's, I guess, as they say, or Prince song would say, the sign of the times.
It is.
And you can't ignore that. But at the same time, you know, you can't just tow everything away thinking that, okay, this is what it is going to be, you know. And you know, like I said, there's power in your thoughts, you know. And when you think great thoughts, you know, normally that's going to result in doing great things.
I like that, man. So you heard that. Marq Dean tells you, listen, you gotta think great thoughts. I mean, because so as you think, so as you do, so as you say, right? So you already said, like, you know, your mind, yo, the mind. I know. And I'm talking this, okay? So don't think that, you know, Cynthia is not victim to this. Oh yeah, I can catch myself. I can catch myself, guys, like totally thinking negative or totally about to go down this like this despair road. And I'm just like, Cynthia, come on back, girl, because
StudioSetStage,
that place is not for me.
Right. StudioSetStage, we are practicing what we're,
it's tough.
And I don't even, you know, like I say, I don't like to get on no soapbox, you know, but I do, I'm not telling you not just because it sounds good. I'm telling you because this is something that I implemented, you know, and you know, I think that it will do you good to, you know, not dwell on, you know, the negative. You know, it's already out there. You're going to hear about it and you can't ignore it. You know, be of service to make change. You know, we've talked about that too. But at the same time, don't let it stifle, you know, don't let the stress stifle your joy.
So,
you know,
so we said basically, think about all the times that God has blessed you. I'm just going forward, even in StudioSetStage, outside of StudioSetStage, just all the times that God, you moved into something, right? I don't care if you moved into like you the pizza delivery guy. Yeah, you know, that's something that you have that somebody may have wanted and they didn't get it, but you did. You know what I'm saying? So that's one way to deal with like the stress or going down you know, this path of despair in StudioSetStage. Another thing is, I don't know, it works for me. You guys, those of you who know me, like super personal, like, you know, like I love to like write things down. Like I love to, you know, I like to journal. That's kind of one of my things, you know what I'm saying? I used to, when I was much younger, like I used to like write all the time. Like it totally like helped me because I could put my feelings out there. I could, you know, and then I could go back to it. It was kind of like a form of self-therapy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's what it's about. You know, I mean, for me, music was my therapy. You know, I know that creative placed that in my life, which, you know, in the past, man, it's kept me from going through, you know, dark places. When I went
some
through
of you
dark
musicians
places.
out there, like, you know, right? Your boy, your B-boy, whatever, he on the corner, right? And the music kept you, right?
I would say that honestly. Definitely. I mean, you know, where, you know, I could have gone down this path, but, you know, music was there to keep me, like you said, level-headed. It kept, you know, the energy, you know, because, you know, hey, it's a force.
It is.
And, you know, I utilized all that energy in a creative way. And it sustained me and it's kept me, you know, and I feel that connection.
People, I mean, I know people are just like, I know, you know, some people, even some of you who are listening, watching us here on YouTube, I know some people, you know, there are people out here, they are hate mongers.
Yes.
And I'm talking about you. Hey, hey, if it's a target on your back.
If the shoe fits.
But they're hate mongers and they don't want to hear about any positivity. They don't want to hear about how there is sunshine behind the rain. You know what I'm saying? And we are, you know, it's just important more than ever just to have a show like this. I know it's, you know, it's kind of like we kind of like, I don't know, jumping over into like kind of self-help. And so well,
I say this,
it's a career development /
goes together.
It does. It all goes together.
together.
I'm glad you said that.
Because, you know, it all starts with having the right mindset.
It does.
If you don't have the right mindset,
that mental health,
how are you going to achieve the goals?
Yes, sir.
Because the goals that you want to achieve, it's going to require mind power. And you have to be in the right mindset.
Or else you'll get there, but you won't be able to stay there.
Right.
So that oh man, what y'all? Hello, do you hear me? You may be able to get to that point, but that mental, it got to be right. It got to be level for you to stay there, because you don't want to do all that work, right? Get to where you're trying to get to, and then you're ousted.
Yeah, because it's not for the faint. It's not for the faint of hearts at all. You know, even we've seen the stories, the behind the musics, you know, the unsungs, where you've heard about people that, man, was at the top, you know, and seemed like, man, oh man, nothing they could do, you know, could falter. But, you know, hey, if you don't have your mind right, as they say, get your mind right. Get your mind right. You know, you're destined, you know, you're destined to lose it. You're destined to fail. And you know, look, and don't get me wrong, guys, you're not going to achieve every goal that you set out on. So, there's going to be some failures. There's going to be some failures. There will. But it's about failing forward. And it's about learning. And learning from it, you know, and using that experience, you know, to push forward. You know, for real.
It's all about pushing forward, guys. I mean, like I said, we, you know, with us, you know, it has been a time, guys, like from the time of us, you know, starting the show, StudioSetStage, when everybody was kind of like booming, like trying to, you know, people who, anyway, you know, it has been a time. We've, like I said, we've had our hills and valleys, but I always like to say, those who are true to the game will remain supreme. Okay. Well, those who are true to the game, I mean, cream rises to the top. You know, and I'm not being cocky. I'm not being cocky. I'm just being real, because you know, I am a student of this whole multimedia. You know, I'm a media specialist. You know, I'm an actor. I am a host. And this is not something that I got on TikTok and I did a dance and people said, oh, wow, let's just hire her to be a host and media specialist because she was on TikTok. So, you know, I'm not hating. Oh my God, I am not hating, because let me tell you, I'll be on TikTok following like the TikTokers who have like millions of followers. So I love that.
And that's what's going on right now. That is now, you know, what's being popular, you know, and we get that, you know, but at the same time, it's about making sure that you understand, you know, that again, and that's just also a testament to what, you know, we were talking about earlier, is you have to believe before anybody else. You have to know your worth, and you have to know your talent. Believe in what you can do,
but also doing the work.
And doing the work.
So that was my point. So my point was, I love the TikTokers, and and it's great that they do a dance and then possibly they have their own show and they have like 50 million followers. That's awesome. I think that is like, it's the new wave. It's the millennial wave. It's the bomb. Not even just the millennials, just people who, you know, have found a creative way to gain the exposure. And I think that's cool. But those who have done the work, man, those who have done the work, it always shows. And if you stay consistent, we didn't talk about consistent. We always talk about consistency. It always wins out. You know?
And not just being consistent, but being patiently consistent.
Oh God.
You know, because there's going to be a lot of no's before you hear that one yes.
I need to walk out of the room right
and
now.
You have to be patiently consistent, guys. You know, you're looking at probably, you know, almost 50 years combined experience right here. You know, being involved in, you know, music since I was a teenager, you know, in numerous groups. And, you know, there's a lot of people that probably remember those groups and different things of that nature. But, you know, it's a testament. Well, hey, was that group successful? Well, did things happen? Things are going to happen, but you have to take care of your craft.
Patiently consistent.
And you have to be patiently consistent.
Oh my God, guys, how hard is that, guys? How hard is that for you guys?
It seems like an oxymoron, though, for real. You know, because when you're consistent, it means, man, I gotta hit it. And you do. You have to have that kind of zeal for it. But at the same time, you know, you might not hit your goal, but you can't stop.
You cannot stop.
You can try again.
Yeah.
Now I might, like, you know, like you're in a boxing match, you know, you might get knocked down, but you get back up.
And don't be afraid.
You can win.
Don't be afraid.
You
I know a lot of times, like, I think my thing has always been like, oh, like in my life or in my career, you know, I'm very cognizant, guys. So many drawbacks, but like I'm very cognizant of like time. And I think my thing has always been like, oh, if I don't get this place by the time I'm 25, or if I don't get this place by the time I'm 28, then it's over. I know in the world of StudioSetStage, whether you're like on set, if you're a musician, whatever, you're a gaffer, whatever it is, like those terms, time rules everything. Time rules, and it's just one of those professions. It's different than any other profession, because you can be an engineer and bust in and be balling at 95 years old. You know, it's kind of unlikely in StudioSetStage for you to be 95 and pop on and be as good as Chris Brown. So it's just a different, you know, like I said, you could be a surgeon, like you could study in, you know, at 85 or a 95 or whatever it is, and be this amazing surgeon at that age. But in StudioSetStage, it kind of works a lot differently.
It does, but then again, Cent, I will say again, it comes down to your mindset.
No, I didn't say that there is an exception, but I'm just saying I was talking about how time dictates a lot. I used to feel like time, if I didn't do it by this time, then this wasn't going to happen. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, so much of the great things that happened to me, like in my career, was way after children. It was way after I hit a certain like age point that they said that your life is over. All of that. It's crazy.
And that's my point. I mean, you just basically iterated what I was saying. What I was about to say, but like you said, it's right. I mean, you hit the nail on the head.
It's crazy.
Time can be your best friend or your worst enemy. And what I mean by that is, you know, time, understanding that you know, it's your most valuable asset. You can't get it back. But I think how you can use time as an ally is to make sure that if there's a goal you're trying to achieve, get the information that's needed to achieve the goal.
Oh my God.
Sometimes we lack, and sometimes we just want to hit it, and man, it's me against the world. And I was like that. I was young, man. It's me against the world. I'm just gonna go out there because this is what I see. And remember, guys, especially in StudioSetStage, it's an end result. When you see that movie or when you hear us, you see us, oh man, it's a process. It was a process to get here. You know,
it was hard work, y'all. It was hard work. Don't you understand that? You better subscribe.
Hit the thumbs up, guys. You know, enjoy this hard work. No, but seriously, guys, I mean, but it's really about making sure that you arm yourself with the information. You know, knowledge, and I don't want to sound cliche-ish, but knowledge is power.
It is.
And it is. And when you have the proper knowledge to achieve your goal, then hey, that's going to equal success. Preparation plus opportunity equals success.
Yo, it happened for me, guys. When I say
happened for me
so many times, guys, like we're not just talking from like an empty box, you know? Like we're talking from a full cup.
And you know what, Cynthia?
Full cup.
We are still on the journey.
We still are.
We're still on the journey.
That's why we always be talking to y'all about we need y'all to subscribe, because you know what, we are trying to make elevating people in StudioSetStage a thing, because in this thing people don't do it. People don't uplift each other. I mean, it's just because a lot of people in this business, and you know, I'm not even going to mention no particular stories or particular things, but people are always trying to one up the next person.
Oh yeah.
That person, I mean, I shouldn't say like this.
Yeah.
The person dies, you move over to the side, the next person takes over. I mean, we know that's kind of what it is, but a lot of people in this business be aiming. They be aiming to stab you in the back, to take your spot. I think about the movies like Black Swan. You know what I'm saying? It's real. It's real out here in these streets, and you need some upliftment in this world.
Well, you know, one famous rapper, he said, "Man, I know you waiting in the wings, but I'm doing my thing."
It's how it is. Now. Yeah, it is.
And you know, I mean, that's the circle, as they say, the circle of life.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's going to go on.
You're supposed to train up the next generation.
Exactly.
But I do have a problem when people have malice in their heart.
Right.
And they want to
break your leg. You can tell if it's genuine. Basically.
No, they want to break your leg. They want to stab you in the heart. You know.
Right.
Just to get your position.
Just to do that. Right. And you know, eventually, you know, that kind of thing, it plays out normally not the way that person that is like starting or ensuing with that route.
Sometimes it's successful, and we have heard stories like that.
For a time.
Yeah, for a time it is successful, but I believe in karma. I'm a big, but it's really not even karma. It's really, I believe in God.
Yeah.
And God never leaves his children. We talked about that in the very beginning of the show, right? Here I'm coming right back to it. Yeah. He never leaves you alone. Like you were done wrong by whoever. Just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait.
And you know, and like you said, I mean, you don't have to worry about that. You know, that will be taken care of. You know, you don't feed into that energy. And again, it's about, you know, feeding into negativity. You know, if somebody's bringing negativity your way, you deflect it. You know, and sometimes, you know, like my grandmother said, you know, you kill them with kindness. And I've practiced that. And it has been like, I mean, it has taken me above and beyond falling into the traps of the negativity. Yeah. You know, and really putting value on time, like you said. Yeah. Putting value on time.
Definitely.
I don't have time to really even dwell on that. Yeah. You know, because I'm busy focused on my platform.
You better say it.
Focused on making you know, opportunities, creating opportunities, not just creating my platform, our platform, but creating opportunities
for others
to help others.
That's right.
And to really be of service.
That's right.
You
right.
know,
that's what it's all about.
And being you know, really an asset to other people achieving their goals as well.
Exactly.
And so
it makes us so happy, man. It makes us so happy. I know it makes me happy anyway. Right. When I get like an email or something, somebody says, thank you, you know what I'm saying? I was looking for this answer and, you know, I didn't know who to talk to, you know, or I went to someone who was a professional and they kind of just, you know, shooed me off, you know what I'm saying? Gave them the cold shoulder. And that happens in the business too. A lot of times, you know, you talk about the information.
Yeah.
You know, different areas that I pursued, like I would try and go to the person who may have been like in that position, right? And they may give me like the cold shoulder. So yeah, I got a lot of that, guys.
Yeah, you get that, man. It comes with it. It comes with it.
I got a lot of that, but I had to go and get the information first.
Exactly. There you go.
I had to get the information first.
You got to get the information.
And then they were willing to talk to me and take me on and keep going.
Right. And you know, you can't be discouraged.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, you know, you go through an experience for a reason. So you have to first understand that reason, grasp the information, get the information, and then utilize it to push forward.
Work on yourself. Work on yourself. And you know, I know in 2021, guys, like that's the hardest thing in the world. Like I know how you guys like feel, you know, because working on yourself it can be it can be a harrowing experience because you're thinking about, first of all, there's so many different distractions in the world right now.
Yeah. Exactly.
And you're doing things that you have to do. Right. So that takes you away from the things that you feel like your purpose or that you're made for doing. So, but I can just tell you, you have to find your own, method, whether it's getting some sticky notes, guys, and putting them on the wall and saying, did you work on your piano lessons today?
Right. Doing that vision board.
Yeah. Did you call the directing producer or the producer from Queen Sugar? Like this, I don't know, little stuff like that. I know it sounds archaic.
Yeah. Did you devote your time to finding out, okay, how I need to say protect my work? Understanding those key things that are important because hey, this is very unorthodox. Yeah. Like in this industry, something can happen, and like that, you're now there. But do you have the information to stay there?
Man, let me tell you something. Stay in your lane.
That's right.
I always and I have always known this. Now this is one thing I have always known. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, because eventually, everyone, like I said, the table shifts to you, because you're in your lane. You are better than anyone in this. So you just got to continue to do what you're doing. Right. And that we've been saying that, but
continue to stay the course.
And especially if you are in your lane, I am telling you guys, if you are in your lane, the success just comes to you. And you'd be looking around like, what? Like, I ain't apply for this. I didn't do this. I didn't go here. I didn't do what they said they were supposed to be doing. And you wake up and you're there. Like wake up and you're in this position and you're looking around and you're like, how the hell did this happen?
Yeah. I mean, the worst thing you can do, is stop.
Stay in your lane. But stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Because sometimes
stay consistent.
Sometimes you could be operating and not in your lane. And I've been through that too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We all have, I'm about to be this. I'm about to do this. Oh, this. Oh, I am this. And then you look around, maybe some years, you've wasted a lot of time, and you kind of realize, man, that's the reality too. Like, that wasn't my lane. That wasn't my lane.
Right.
But I spent so much time and I wasted so much time in this, and I've been there, guys. And it hurts. You cry. Yeah. Oh my God. When you really realize, okay, that ain't my lane. And then you start to focus on what is your lane, and then it boom opens up. It's a happiness. But at first you're kind of sad because you're like,
well, the thing about it is, though, I mean, I've been there too, but I didn't think about that because, I thought about, well, this is what I thought about. I thought about those that went through the same thing, but did not come out on the other side, and that's another thing you got to, like I said, the worst thing you can do, failure is going to be part of it. You're going to have some failures, but at the end of the day, you got to stay the course. Yeah. And in that, and pay attention, because like you said, you can pay attention. Sometimes you be moving so fast, man, you might forget, or you might not even pick up on the clue.
Guilty.
Pick up on the clue that, okay, this is my lane right here. And I've had those moments, those, like they say, aha moments.
Or you trying to do too much. You trying to do too much. I've done that when I was younger. Doing
you think you can take on the world.
That's nowhere near what I'm supposed to be doing.
But when you're young, and I get it, man. When you're young, and you viral and you feel like you can take on the world, but you've got to understand, almost like, and I think we talked about this before, do what is called a SWOT analysis. Look at your strengths. And you have to be realistic about it. Don't play no games. Hey, if you can't be genuine with you, then who else?
That's tough though. That's like the man in the mirror.
Right. But you got to look at your strengths, your weaknesses.
That's the man in the mirror.
You got to look at your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. And when you do that,
and don't be like, I ain't got no weaknesses, I ain't got no strengths.
Right.
Don't be like, I don't got no opportunities.
Right. When you really do that, the other one will reveal.
Yeah.
You really look at, okay, this is what I'm strong at.
Yeah.
Then you're able to kind of look and see,
now,
these are my weaknesses.
I have, like, when you told me about it like years ago,
yeah,
like I did write down some things or whatever, but like I literally, like, I think I got, like, at the time I got frustrated and was like, I like put the pen down and like walked away. Well, don't be like Cynthia Mallard. Yeah. Don't be like me. Don't be like.
Yeah. But you know, I mean, it is about,
woman in the mirror.
You got to work on self.
Yeah, you do.
You got to work on yourself, and that's a constant thing.
Yeah.
That's where you really have to be consistent on.
Yeah.
And once you do that, you can overlook all of the superficial negative nonsense that's not going to help you, to stay creative, not to be creative, not to further, reaching your goals. And it's going to stagnate you. So you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So it's about the mindset, and like you said, staying in your lane.
I love how Marq teaches guys, right? Like, he's a natural teacher. Like, literally, he is, like, hands down a natural teacher, guys. And it's just like, sometimes, like, when he's like speaking, it's been years. I used to tell him this a long time ago, but he's a natural, like, you're a natural businessman, and you're a natural, like, teacher. You're a natural guide. Like, there are people in the world, I promise to God, I've always said this, like, I really felt like you were born to guide people in business, because, like, literally, guys, am I right? I mean, when you listen, yeah, you can just hear it, and you just kind of know. So I pride myself, I'm very lucky, right? But you are too, because you are tuned in to StudioSetStage. Yes. So you have access to Marq, you have access to myself. Like I said, today we just basically just wanted to uplift people out of the hellhole of darkness. You see how I said that backwards? That we all are going through, right? And then sometimes you just need to be reminded. That this is not where you end. Like, this is not where you stop. Right. It doesn't matter. Yes, you might be 30. Maybe you're 35. Maybe you're 50. Maybe you're 55. Maybe you're 60. Right. But this is not, where your story ends. Now, if you say, well, this is it, I'm done, I'm tired, then okay, yeah, this is where your story ends. Right. This is where your story ends.
Listen, but guys, what you believe is your reality.
Yeah, but you gotta say, it doesn't matter, because where you are and what you're going through right now is part of the process. It's part of the process. Sitting on the couch, waiting for somebody to call you, or waiting for this idea to hit you, it is part of the process. So then you're like, then you're on your own show. You're on your own show, whether you're like on stage, or maybe you're on television, or whatever it is. And now you have a testimony, and now you're able to pull the next person up. So that's what this is about. That's what StudioSetStage is about, guys.
And guys, I mean, it's about making sure that, not only we provide you with tangible tools and resources, but you also have, the spiritual resources, mental resources to sustain and stay the course.
Because, guys, we have thought, oh my God. Yeah. And I will tell you, we've thought about quitting. We have thought about throwing in the towel, because I know, like, Marq, we have had these conversations, like, and we're all family, so it's all good to kind of, let you guys in on this. We have said, God, it's 500,000 people with the show. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna make, what can we give you, our audience, right, what I'm saying, that helps you out, right? So a lot of shows is not doing that. A lot of shows is just doing this, just doing that. And that's their intention, and that's their purpose. Right. But our purpose is totally different. So I said it to say, we had to come back, something in my mind was like, and in Marq, like I said, he is the ultimate encourager. So we just kind of was like, you know what? If 2 people are listening, that's 2 people that's still going to benefit, right?
And sometimes all you have to do is like the spark in one
true
that can set everything else ablaze. So, and that's my thing. I mean, it's really, pushing, like, everybody else might want to be on some other stuff,
on some bull,
on some other stuff. but you know, what they own is none of my business.
Oh, it is my business. It's some bull.
Well, it's my business though to, you know, promote that, you know, hey, if you stay the course, you can achieve your goal. But the worst thing you can do is stop.
Yeah.
And know that it's not going to be easy.
And there are methods. There are methods to keep you.
Yeah. To keep you
and you're not alone. You're not alone. Tune into us, okay?
Yeah.
Send us a DM, you know, email us or whatever.
Yes.
We have some great ideas. We have some great things that are coming to the show.
Subscribe.
That's right. Go to our, well, hell, you're already there on YouTube, right? So go ahead and subscribe. You see the button. It's not hard. Just hit it, right?
Thumbs up, guys.
We need your support. And we absolutely love you guys. And we love doing the show. We love doing the show. Check us out. Check me out. You know, I do Media Mondays, Thespian Thursdays, and they're basically tutorials just within the world of StudioSetStage. Things that I have experienced that I know that someone benefits from.
Oh yeah, definitely, guys. I mean, hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe, you know, follow us, you know, hit us up on Instagram at StudioSetStage, Facebook. You know, also we're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Google Podcasts, we're on Spotify, also the Odyssey app. You know, reach out to us. Also, you know, like I said, tools and resources. I have the Entertainment Business Fundamentals that's coming up soon. We're doing a virtual workshop that's coming, guys. Shout out to everybody that has been supporting us, man.
And just do it.
Just love you guys.
Just do it. And guys, like I said, this show, we you know, if we had sat around and was like, oh, we just need to be at the Harpo Studios, we need to be at Oprah Studios, we need to be at the Scripts, you know, we need our heart me to get, we would, y'all. Yeah. So just do it. Do it scared. Do it. You know, you got one chair, you got one leg missing off your chair. Just do it. Just do it. Okay. Just start.
Start the process.
Exactly. Because you can be where we are right now.
Because hey, your vision begins with you. So
and
you
it
have
dies
to start
with you too, a lot of times. Exactly.
And it can.
Exactly. So it can die with you before you even get it out. Weird. Okay. Where can we meet you? Where can we meet you on social media?
Follow me on all social media at Marq Dean Music, and that's on IG, Facebook, also Twitter. And like I said, guys, you know, hey, StudioSetStage.
Okay, and you can get at me, guys, across all social media at Cynthia Mallard and C Mallard. So you just Google Cynthia Mallard, and I should pop up. Okay, guys, love you so very much. I'm Cynthia Mallard from Marq Dean. This is StudioSetStage. See you next week.